Oh boy, what's going on here? Let's take a look. Here's the search. Pay attention here. Pay attention. There's a short one.
This is no ordinary fan, but the latest naked eye 3D display technology. Just fix the fan blade and power it on. No VR glasses or projection required. The stunning 3D effect appears immediately, and we're going to
The cell phones are doing this.
Transparent aerial imaging, ultra clear highlights.
The cell phones do this, people.
Arbitrarily. 3D graphics come to life.
It's in a projection.
Simple installation. The application field is
like a laser beam.
3D
Projection.
photon aerial imaging. LED light can be transformed into
Look at this.
colorful 3D images. The specific rotating light illuminates the air. Generate aerial 3D images.
Okay. Make a quick one here. Holographic three-dimensional fans. It rotates the light in the air to illuminate the air. Isn't that interesting? All right. Number one, I just seen a video yesterday of a Ukraine FPV drone attached with fiber optics. This is the optical cortex, fiber optics. And in the video, it was in Russia. They had a little bunker built. And right before you get into the bunker, like, we'll just point out here, like, see this pole on the fence right here? Okay, that could be used as the antenna, number one. Number two, they had these little devices there in Russia. So whenever one of these drones come, it picks up the frequency like a radar detector in your car. Remember radar detectors in cars? You put them in your car, you're driving, police shoot radar. Beep, 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 beep. These sensors are going to be all over the place here very shortly. Because people are ruining this for everyone else. Especially you guys that started this, like, yeah, it's really cool, we're doing all this, and we're starting a secret society. You know, it's pretty bad when Freemasons, who are supposed to be so fucking secret, they're coming out on YouTube and making videos. But this thing that was out there in Russia, because beep, 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 is supposed to jam that drone. And this drone got a camera, you could see what it did. And I don't know how they got the secondary picture. There must have been another, like a drone up in the sky, like right there. And this drone here's got the picture, and it went into the bunker. Boom! Just exploded. And it was a pretty big explosion. And it would seem to be about 150 meters away where they filmed it at, up in the sky. And they're saying they can't jam this because it had a fiber optic cable on it. You know how easy it is to jam the human brain, and it has a fiber optic cable on it? Anyways, these holographic fans that I started the video out with. I just get a fan. It spins, causes a flicker rate like this. We picking any of that up here in the SCADA system anywhere. It's just going like this. It's going like this. How you could see it on my power lines. They're bouncing up and down. When somebody really fucking has to get a potential in there and create a reflection, You just bounce that motherfucker till it hits its normal load oscillation. Hello, migratory birds. How are you? Those are migratory blackbirds. They'll be shoving off here pretty soon with the starlings. Starlings will be going back to wherever they go to, migrating. And everybody just seems to want to keep using stupidity. We don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. Because when you wake up, I had a hell of a dream last night. You remember Chum Lee from Pawn Stars? Okay, he was in a dream somehow, some way. Chum Lee. Now I think he's in federal prison. How the fuck's this guy in federal prison making it to my house? Hey, jails, prisons, and mental institutions. The fuck you guys doing? The fuck are you guys doing? But anyways, fuck the 3D holographic fans, because it's just gonna melt people's brains. I think it is. Let's go back to which one was it? Men in Black movie. Do you guys remember? There's a character in the second one. That was the one with who is it? Zoe Zaldegger, whatever her name is. Zoe, whatever. The Princess Zarth or Princess of Zartha or something. There's a character in Men in Black 2. Remember this guy Johnny Knoxville, the jackass. He was a character in that movie, and he was portrayed as a bad person, and he had this special little circuit that was connected to him that had a head on it. You guys remember this? Go back and watch that movie. So Johnny Knoxville had this little head of himself coming out of his asshole. It was coming out of his asshole, and it was just his little head of himself, and it was really bad. The technology that's being used right now has been put in every Men in Black movie. Every one of them. Are aliens real? I would say it's a computer. It's a computer that has fucking figured out this Earth better than humans ever will. That's my first guess right now. That's my first guess. But Johnny Knoxville. They put Johnny Knoxville, the jackass, with this high-grade technology. Now, I'm in Pennsylvania. Let me go due east over here. From here to Philadelphia, that's a pure potential, okay? Point A to point B telegram. And in the middle, there's this place called Chester, Pennsylvania. Johnny Knoxville, why did you fire Bam Margera? Because the jackass crew come through here. I seen them, and I didn't know it was them. These guys got access to all this great camera shit. All these guys that are involved in sound engineering. By the way, Dave Shapiro. I didn't know that there was another Dave Shapiro. That plane that crashed in San Diego right into the power lines. Into a naval base community. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, God, dude. But anyways, you guys ever watch that movie Jackass? How about the one in the very beginning where the guy has a little green Yoshi character attached to his cock and balls? And there's just a green Yoshi character running around everywhere in that movie, Jackass 3. That's the one with the high-speed camera, huh? 1 trillion frames per second. We give these guys this technology to go beat the shit out of themselves, fall off a telephone pole, and start laughing. Boy, oh boy, that's really programming artificial intelligence, let me tell you. Let me tell you. In Knoxville, Johnny, how in the hell do you fire somebody for not being a qualified jackass? Because I remember it was in the headlines there. Knoxville fires Bam Margera. And he's right up the street here. Like, he's due east, a couple 100 miles. And there's a lot of folks that hang out with this kid. And these guys do some shit that, you know, it's like a danger to the community, the shit that they do. And we take our cameras and film this, and the sheep out here watch it and laugh. Boy, talk about fucking the sound engineering that goes into that fucking shit to come through your fucking house, through your cell phone speakers. You're like narcissists, every one of you that watch this show. You're narcissists. You're laughing at somebody else's pain. And then they get up and start laughing. Until they jumped into the water with the great white shark. Oh, that fear frequency. Oh, get in and get out. You couldn't even make a fake laugh sound fucking legible. That fear. Oh, that fear frequency. That's good. Now the jackass crew. I don't watch you guys. I don't pay attention to you guys, but it just hit me like a fucking like flowing water in a hydraulic fucking pump system, and just forced me right in there. Yeah, I need one of them radar jammers, or them drone jammers, or anything that'll pick up a radar or these optics coming through here, because it's just gonna beep all fucking day. What's it beeping from? Jackasses. CIA, you work with jackass crew? Huh? Obviously you do, because the dude was in Men in fucking Black movie. Obviously you do. Oh, God. Yeah, those guys don't stay around here too long, because I think what they did around here with these Men in Black movie technologies around here on this SCADA system, it'll fuck you up if you're not welcome. And that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Because I have a church up here. It says all are welcome up here. It says it right on our sign. It's been there for 5 years. They never took it down. All are welcome. And then the computer says, oh, even thieves, murderers, and killers, and rapists. It says all are welcome, computer. All right, I don't want to make this too long. Jackass is in Men in Black, and the character that Johnny Knoxville was, he had a little Avatar tail. Remember that movie Avatar that connected their shit? Hey, we're connected here. We're connected. We're bonded. Oh, he had one of those little tails, and it had his head on it. He used to go around talking, and it was coming out of his asshole. I can't remember the whole movie, but that's all I really needed to or see. And that was the one where he, or was it the third one? Where he lost his memory. Hey, seeing your memory's gone. Flashcard, ding, your memory's gone. And then they had to take him to the pawn store in New York, the pawn shop, and the guy had to get his memory back. And Neat little nifty machine, like a nuclear magnetic resonance imaging machine. Pretty nifty shit there. Yeah, it was pretty nifty. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. I forgot today was Memorial Day. I wonder, nobody come around and put flags out yesterday. No American flags were put out here. They usually do around here, and they didn't this year for some reason. So that's sending that, hey, we're not recognizing Memorial Day this year. There's bad stuff going on. We're not flying flags around here. So let that speak volumes out there. Anybody that listens to this. I used to go hang out at the cemetery up there, and that's a lot of veterans up there from the Air Force that are buried up there at this Protestant church. And I used to film the sunset every night and write a poem right there at the grave. I even took the phone around and showed you guys the graveyard. Had some fun with it. It's really nice, but had some fun. And all these guys that served the country that are buried up there. Every once in a while, someone would come up and visit the graves, and I'd see them, talk to them. They didn't offer too much. They were like a Marine Corps person. I heard these 15 roles of guys in the Marine Corps. What did it say? What was it again? Be friendly to nobody, but be what the hell is this rule set that this guy said on a YouTube short yesterday? It's a pretty interesting motto that these guys carry, and that's supposed to be for out on the battlefield, but they bring that home. And there's a lot of veterans that are struggling right now because they were trained to kill, programmed to kill, kind of like Mike Tyson. He was programmed to kill people in the boxing ring. And the guy that he used to work with hypnotized him and just turned his brain into this to a specific CD, like a specific cassette tape. You push play and it goes. That's what we're doing to not only United States, China, Russia, Ukraine. And these guys got to go home with this. Air Force Psychology Department, what's up? How about you have me meet some of these guys? We have some talking. We do some talking. And hey, maybe they could do some equipment sharing. Huh? That would be pretty cool, huh? And these guys know everything about signal jamming. They have them. They get equipped with them. And we could hang out here. And then what happens when we catch where this shit comes from? Are they going to be able to use their training? Because this is called domestic fucking terrorism. And then what if it's coming from the police station? What are you guys going to do? Well, you can't go to the hospital. You can't talk to the judge. So who's going to sign the paperwork? Is there even going to be paperwork signed? Is it going to be an auto pen? No, this is very real right now. Because there's a lot of these guys that I can only imagine they're speaking, and I don't hear from it. I don't hear from them. And these guys know everything there is to know, because when you got electricity and we got communications, they said number one, communications, Marines. If you're not throwing a grenade, keep communicating. Keep your brain moving. Communicate, because you must keep static pressure moving so your brain does not fucking become a fucking jam signal. Anyways, I'll talk to you in the near future, everyone. And remember, frequencies resonate, internal energy neurologically developing. Surveillance state skill and stupidity. Happy fucking Memorial Day.